To come to an end, cease to happen, thee. Denoting one or more people or things already mentioned or assumed. Silence. Complete absence of sound. Stop the silence. Stop the silence.
Stop the silence. Welcome to the first show. This is Ebony Dixon, the baby jumper spoken word artist. We are here trying to give your written words a voice. All of you writers, bloggers, authors, songwriters, ghostwriters, all of y'all out there, we're here to give you a voice. We want y'all to be a part of the show. Get on this Facebook Live, invite your friends and all of that. Tonight we have a special tribute to Tavis P. Brunson. Awesome dude and poet. And I'm sitting here with my co-host, Tamika Sims, the ink pen diva.
Hey, everybody.
Really? That's how you gonna come in?
I mean, I told you I was riding away because I'm so excited. I'm just trying to contain
you trying
it a
to
little
contain
bit
it? Okay, well,
because it's our first show and I'm just giddy.
Oh,
So I'm looking forward to it.
that's great. Me too.
What Giddy sounds like?
Yeah,
That's what
her
giddy
giddy
sounds
is real mellow.
My giddy is real mellow,
so
but
giddy.
it's all good.
We have tonight, for those of you who don't know Tavis P. Brunson, I need y'all to go on YouTube and look at his videos and Google him. He passed away in December of last year. And we are just here to celebrate his life and who he was. Just an awesome dude. And we have his brothers in the studio, Dwayne and Dale Brunson.
What's up?
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Hello.
Thank you all for being here.
Wouldn't have missed it.
That's right.
We also got a friend of a friend of a friend. J. Will Wilson is in the building.
You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
They don't
This is my first time being a
They
guest
don't
on the
really
show,
know.
so I get to act ignorant.
Lord.
You know what?
Yes.
We've heard that 10 times since he sat down at the
Absolutely.
table.
This side of the table about to act real crazy. I'm
Oh,
gonna let you know
goodness.
ahead of time.
We're going to have to split the boys up. We're going to split
All
the
the
boys
heavy set brothers
There you
this
go.
way.
up. You know what?
Well, look, we're gonna have to lean to the left. Come on, lean to the left. Come on, lean.
Heavy Step Brothers on that side. Not in that number.
We gotta make this thing
I already
balanced.
talked about what we gonna eat.
That's it.
See, that you sound like Tavis right there.
There you go.
So, Dwayne, Dale, y'all are just crazy. Let's just put it out there. Y'all just crazy. Like, y'all are crazy. And y'all remind me, especially you, y'all just remind me so much of Tavis because y'all just had this sense of humor that would just light up a room. Like, y'all be going in and it's just like nonstop laughter. I can only imagine what it was like growing up in the household with y'all.
Yeah.
I know y'all got some stories.
Well, my mom always said the one thing about us is that we kept her laughing. And it's weird because we all have similar sixth senses of humor.
I can see that. I can see that.
We told a story about how when my mother passed away, I grabbed it was a couple of days after she passed away, and I found her cell phone.
So ridiculous.
And I decided to text Tavis and Dwayne.
Oh, my God.
No.
Wow.
Let me tell you
called
the
them.
story. Let me tell you the story, man. So I had Dale had my mom's phone.
Yeah.
And I'd already deleted her number her contact out of my phone for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And so I get this call from a number that I recognize, but the name's not in the phone, right? So I'm like, I know this number. Like, this is a really familiar number, but the name's not on my phone. And here, this nutcase, Dale is on the other end, trying to impress. He's like, hello? I was like, is he really trying to impersonate my mom on the phone?
I got Tavis. And Tavis, of course, thought it wasn't funny. And then, like 5 seconds later, Tavis was like, yo, that was good.
Funny. Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
I busted out laughing from the gate.
That's
man.
our twisted sense of humor.
Yeah, that's pretty twisted.
Listen,
That's pretty twisted.
Yeah, they over there like, are you serious? Did y'all really do that?
when he was on the Facebook talking about Tavis passed away, but I'm gonna send y'all the address so y'all can know where to send the chicken. And what in the world? And then he was talking about you can come view the body for $14.99 and the kids get in for free. I'm I just thought that was amazing that you still had that sense of humor in the time like that. Like
Tavis would have loved it. He would have
I
absolutely.
know he would have.
loved
He would have been. I can hear him laughing now. That head cocked back and him just giving that laugh, like
Absolutely,
just fills the room. You guys are crazy, and Tavis was crazy too. He was an
It's what
awesome
gets us
poet.
through.
It does. It does. It does.
And laughter is always the best medicine. So
It really is.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be back.
Stop the silence.
So are we muted now?
No, we're not muted.
Nah, we're
So people on air, we should be talking to them. Can we talk to them? Do
Yeah,
you
I
want to
guess
talk
so.
to them?
people
the
can still
same.
see us on
Oh yeah.
Facebook Live.
online, and but on the app they're gonna hear whatever y'all are playing right now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which is what?
I'm gonna announce it when it comes back. Crack by
Oh, you about
Tavis
to
Brunson.
play
Oh,
Tavis's
okay.
joint.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Bless Jackson. Hey, sister-in-law. See, I gotta be doing all these heys.
yes, you got to say hi to the people.
You gotta say-
hey, everybody.
Steven.
TJ
Sierra.
Johnson.
If y'all
Oh yeah, TJ Johnson. I
Where's
know
Sierra?
her.
if y'all have some Tavis stories you want to talk about on Facebook Live that y'all want us to bring up, comment. Say
Right.
something.
That's right.
You know, we'll
I got
we'll try to
family
acknowledge you.
watching.
So y'all know
Hey,
this. I know
family.
I've been changed part of this poem. Tavis did this at my mom's funeral.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
People were like, "Oh, they didn't know." I've heard this a million times, so I know where he's going with it.
Right.
So some of the preachers like, "Yeah, come on, brother, yes, yes." I'm like, he's about to get y'all. Y'all don't even know he's setting you up.
Wow.
I love the
This
crack.
this crack poem is pretty funny.
crack poem.
Yeah, but y'all can't hear this on Facebook Live.
But you're gonna have to listen to it on the
On
podcast
the
or
podcast, or you can go to YouTube and look up Tavis Brunson crack.
right, and it'll
And
come
it won't
right
be
up.
like a video of him smoking it.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not a drug addict.
Yeah, it's a poem.
It is a
Crack.
poem that makes so much sense.
It's funny. Trust me.
Right. Oh man.
Tavis won a couple of competitions with this poem.
Real. I believe it.
He got to the finals and he was doing a lot of serious poems. And he was like, "What should I do?" When he was in the finals, and somebody said, "Hey man, do a nice piece, light, do crack." He was like, "All right," and he won.
Right.
Crack is one of my favorite poems. Though.
Yeah. Me too. Home to the crackhead. I know, Mom. I know your favorite poem. We're gonna play that
Who
later.
is that? Is that your mother?
Yeah, Martha T. Dixon.
How do y'all do that?
Hey,
How do you do what?
Oh, see, I can't get him to.
hey.
Oh, y'all just turn your volume down.
Which one is yours?
Just turn it
What?
down. Just turn it down.
He said, "There's no magical way. Just turn your volume down."
Turn your volume down.
I'm like, how do y'all get it to play without it being so loud?
All it is, man.
Turn
You
your
know
volume
what?
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, right now, those of you on Facebook Live, we have Tavis's poem playing in the background
Yeah.
for the radio show. So we're just kind of chilling and until it stops, and then we'll start talking again.
You.
Oh, look at what's up, Lindsay?
Hey, Lindsay.
That's my
Welcome
cousin.
to Stop the Silence.
I mean, seriously.
Welcome to Stop the Silence. You have just heard the poem called Crack by
Crack.
Tavis P. Bunsen. Bunsen.
Brunson?
Brunson. Don't do that. Don't do that.
do that.
Don't do that.
That is treason.
Listen, please don't hang me. Don't hang me. Listen, Tavis would have lit me up right now. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like the look. Hey, the look. Oh, really? Oh,
Listen,
really?
right.
That's my point.
Dwayne, did you just slam your phone down and look at me?
You expect this not to light you up, but Tavis would have lit you up.
Right. Let's just leave that where it
Trying to
needs to
follow
be.
Trying to follow.
But
suit.
yeah, y'all go Google Tavis, man. He just has a whole bunch of beautiful poems out there. He keeps it real. He makes you laugh. He makes you think. He might make you cry too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some dark stuff out there too. Like
Yeah,
some
but it's
really introspective poetry
Right.
out there too. So
right. So, what other things? What did you learn from your brother? Like,
I'm gonna tell you what I learned. Tavis is extremely honest.
yeah,
You know, he's of the three of us, he's probably the most transparent.
Correct.
And I learned a lot. I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lot about his life after he passed, man, and during that process. Because Tavis was, Tavis was. I knew he was popular, but he was way more impactful than I originally knew. You know, I knew a lot of people liked him, and I knew he had a lot of friends and fans, so to speak. But we got inboxes, like testimonies from people, like stuff I had not heard before in my life. Because Tavis never told us anything about any of this stuff, and people would hit us up in the inbox like, "Yo, Tavis, you know, saved my life. He saved my marriage. He counseled me through this." I mean, seriously, like, and I was blown away. I was like, I mean, we got novels, literally, like people. I say novels, not literally novels, but like a lot, you know, long messages in our inbox about the stuff people. They were distraught, man, and about the stuff that he had done for them, and you know, the stuff he had helped them get through. So I was like, wow, man, he was way more impactful than I originally knew.
That's a beautiful thing. Like just to see all of the love being poured out on social media, everything that people said. Some people were sharing some of their inboxes, like their text messages with us, and it was just like, wow. Like I think I've said this to Jay Will in conversation. I'm like, Tavis is just. He was a real good dude. Like, I mean, you say that about people when they pass, but he was like, he was one of a kind. Like he knew how to be himself and represent Christ and be in the midst of whatever. And it was just a beautiful thing to me, because I don't think that we always, you know, being Christians, always know how to do that.
Right.
You know, he didn't sit up high and look down at people. He was down with them, chilling with them, and talking with them, and laughing with them, and helping them. And that was one of the things that I like really remember about him.
Not just that, but he would tell people the truth and also defend them at the same time. So it's like, while people are judging other people, he could stand up to the people that were judging, but also tell them, you know, there's truth to this, but you. And it was crazy. It was almost like Jesus standing before the woman who had a bunch of men, and who slept with a bunch of men. You know, y'all casting stones. He didn't tell the girl he did not tell the girl she was wrong. He just told her, "Hey, you can't do this no more." And Tavis had a way of telling the truth that, I haven't seen many people be able to do that in a transparent way, where it's like, I'm just as jacked up as you, but you need to know you can do better.
Right.
Right, I'm just as jacked up as you.
I kind of said that to Ebony. I said Tavis amazingly had a desire to see people do better, greater than his own desire to do better. And it was weird, because I knew some people that have talked to Tavis, and Tavis really brought them out of some really dark places. You know, and it's so weird that there are times where Tavis has actually been pretty open about this, but Tavis actually was helping bring people out of suicide depression when he was battling suicide depression.
Right.
You know, so he's battling his own suicidal thoughts and that, but he's telling other people why you can make it, and helping to bring them out of those deep, dark places that they were in, when in actuality he was in some of those same places and wouldn't let people know, you know, or, you know, everybody, we all have our select few that we will share those dark moments with. But, you know, it's amazing how many people Tavis really helped out. And that's what, you know, really inspires me now to even want to do better, because of Tavis, you know, helping so many people. So,
Wow. Well, we're going to turn it over to Tamika, the Ink Pen Diva. What you got for us, girl?
So what I wanted to do was, I've only had the pleasure of meeting Tavis once, and that was just because he just happened to be at an event I was attending. But from listening to you guys just share about his life, and Ebony and Jay Will, the one thing that I'm hearing is that words are healing.
absolutely.
And words have the ability to bring people together. So my tip for tonight is to always make sure that you're writing what's on your heart. making sure that you are continuously staying in tune with yourself, that you're very self-aware. So as you guys were saying, that even when he was in a dark space, he was able to come out of that and shine light so that he could help others who are also in the same space that he was in. And words have the power to do that. They have the power to heal. They have the power to bring us together. They have the power to bridge the gap, so to speak, to let you know that I've been there, I understand, I know. So you always want to make sure that you're staying in tune with yourself and that you are producing healing content, because writing is a healing creative art. So your words should always be bringing about change, and they should always be sharing messages from your heart. And then finally, just to let you guys know, to make sure that you're writing the book, that you are releasing the poetry, that you are singing the song that's on your heart. Write the book, sing, release the poetry, sing the song that you want to do. Don't fall in alignment with going after what someone else wants you to do. Always make sure that you are following your heart in everything. So make sure that you are writing what's on your heart.
Oh, that's a good tip. Words are healing.
Words are healing.
And
Words are healing.
You got to release that, because you just never know. It's not always just about you,
Exactly.
you know. It's
Exactly.
always for everybody else.
Exactly.
And when you were
Exactly.
talking about how he was speaking to people who were suicidal, while he was going through those same thoughts, that I'm sure that healing was taking place with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
Absolutely.
we minister to the thing that's in other people, but it's also
Right.
in us, and it helps us
Absolutely.
as well.
Exactly.
I just think
And
that's a
words are
beautiful
about,
thing.
they are a part of our living legacy. And Dwayne talked about a lasting impact. That's exactly what words have the power to do, to create a lasting impact on the lives of others and in the lives of others.
I remember when I found out that Tavis had passed. I was getting up for work that morning. It was like 5:00, and I'm out. Bad habit. What's on Facebook? You know, because I can't really be on my phone at work. Well, I can't be on my phone at work. And so
Not be on her phone.
I don't. And anyways, I was checking the Facebook, and your post was the first thing that I saw, Dale. And I laid in that bed and I cried.
Wow.
And I cried because actually Tavis was supposed to be the first guest on this show.
Yeah, you told me that. You
We
told
were
me
supposed
that.
to start this show last
You
year at
told
the
me
end
that.
of the year, and it was just technical difficulties going. You know, we couldn't get it together. Well, I couldn't get it together, and then the studio was being used, and so it was just like, okay, we'll just start it later. I mean, I had him and Tamika send me pictures so I could make a flyer on my phone with my apps, and you know, so we were gonna do that thing, and man, I was just so. It just broke my heart, you know, that he couldn't actually be here, or just, you know, the things that we were talking about doing with the music, the song that he was talking about, Jay Will. And just when I read that, it was just like, wow, like you really don't know what the next second is going to bring.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had
That's
saw
for
it
sure.
just at 6:00 and punched a hole in the wall as soon as I saw it. I couldn't even cry. I just punched a hole in the wall. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
For real, I was hurt.
man.
Like I because I was like, yo, my brother.
You okay, man?
We're good now. Like we're good.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Come on.
I'm so scared, man. I didn't realize I was standing next to the Hulk. You punched a hole in the wall, dude?
That's so funny.
I'm glad you got that out. Before
Yeah, man. I'm
that.
glad. Yes.
He didn't know you needed money, did he?
Yeah. Where was he?
No, he owed me wings. We was supposed to go get some
Wings.
fried wings. Matter of fact, we were talking about these wings that was wrapped in bacon for like 7 months.
You remember that?
Oh, I remember it
Wait,
because
back up. Where do you get these wings?
Wait,
at?
yeah.
if I'm
Can we turn this into the Food Network? Where we get these wings wrapped
Tavis
in
would if he
bacon?
was here.
Get these at?
If I'm not mistaken, they had them at a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, I
Man.
And we had talked about the. I mean, like we literally
Shots fired.
just lost me.
We were sending messages back and forth
About
talking
bacon
about
wings.
these wings wrapped in bacon.
See,
and
that's why he punched the hole in the wall. It was
He
not
wasn't
about
thinking about
bacon.
Tavis. He was thinking about them wings, huh?
It was about bacon wings.
And because I had sent him a message, they said, "Hey man, I'm about to pull up with the Batmobile." He said, "Cool, I'm on the way." I said, "You getting dressed?" He asked me. He said, "You getting dressed?" I said, "Why clothes?" He said, "My brother." That's how we used to talk. Why you need clothes? My brother. That's right. That's how we used to talk.
Y'all used to go out naked?
I'm really confused right now. I'm so confused.
Let me go back to my original seat.
But that's, I'm going to tell y'all, this may sound kind of crazy, but that was the funniest funeral I have ever been to in my life. Like, at first, the MC, I was like, oh my gosh, he is doing the most.
Raymond Pinckney.
Raymond Pinckney.
Shout out to Raymond, wherever he is right
But-
now.
I think he's watching.
Is he? Shout out to Raymond Pinckney.
But as it went on, I was like, oh my gosh, because, I was crying at first, and then it was just turned into a laugh fest.
Absolutely. 4 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was
laughing.
just, it was joy in the room. Like, we
what
were
we trying to
celebrating
create.
him. And that's what
exactly
y'all
we
did.
were
Y'all
trying to create.
y'all
We wanted
succeeded.
it. And I want to say this. I had so many pastors come up to me afterwards and begin to see the importance of poetry. Just kind
Wow.
of what Tamika was talking about, how much words can heal.
Right.
And how even at a funeral,
Yes.
you can factor in laughter, you can factor in healing.
Yeah.
And many, well, I won't say many, it was about three, but three pastors have actually talked to me about trying to include some poetry into their worship services
Yeah.
and having some poetry venues because of the fact that from that funeral they saw the importance of poetry.
Yeah.
Opening up those doors.
Absolutely.
Even in death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Lasting
That's-
impact, legacy.
Absolutely.
That's what we're creating.
But I mean, I think, of course, I believe Tavis would have approved of the atmosphere because I
Yeah.
mean,
Absolutely. I could hear him laughing in that atmosphere. Like,
it's about celebrating the life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
So if initially we had some concerns about the time, but I don't think anybody noticed how long it was.
Oh, we rode the wave.
Hey,
Bugged.
my aunt literally called and said, I see your time. My aunt literally called and said, when we were planning it, she said, you know what, y'all give him the funeral y'all feel he deserves.
Right.
So that's what we tried to do.
Playing something.
Okay.
This is
all
stop
right.
silence.
I'll just, I'll announce it afterwards. But
Said start the silence.
I said stop.
No, I'm saying that's why he started playing the
start the silence.
need y'all to start the silence when he plays music.
Yeah, I was like, man, I walked out of there smiling. Even when I viewed the body when we was walking out, I couldn't do nothing but smile and chuckle. Like, he looked like Tavis, and he looked like he was kind of grinning a little bit.
And he had a Batman hat on.
And he had his Batman hat on. So I'm like, this is what's up.
So we almost did not want to put him in a suit.
Okay.
Couple with the fact he only had one. But
Because he didn't, he was chilling.
But that was because Tavis was so so happy-go-lucky. Would he have wanted to be in a suit? Probably not.
Right.
But would my mom would have killed us? Absolutely.
You had to consider what Mama would have
Thank
wanted.
you.
Right.
And she would have done, and Tavis would have done what she would
Whatever she wanted to do.
Right.
So
So we was like, yeah, we got to.
who was that?
That was the music. That was the music. You're
Yeah, that was from the
Rock.
rock.
He said, "Wait a minute, what's going on?"
Donald Trump is president. I don't know what's going on. You can't be throwing random sound effects in my ears.
Yes.
About to dive under the table.
And this is how a tribute should be done. Absolutely.
Absolutely. This is kind of like the funeral.
Random.
Laughter
just
just-
for no reason.
Right. I mean, it was.
So
I
how
was
y'all
glad
gonna
to
do
know.
that transition between
It'll-
his poetry and you're gonna like doctor that up a little bit?
Yeah, Dave's gonna doctor it.
Dave's a good dude.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
I wish the people watching the live video for this could hear this, but I'm going to say they're playing two poems that you all can hear on the live Facebook feed. Tavis Brunson, Crack, and they're playing
Plan.
The Plan. Those are two of my favorite poems, but if you YouTube Tavis Brunson, you'll see a whole lot of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know it was like because we only had 30 minutes. I'm like, well, dog, which one am I gonna pick?
Those are two
Like-
of my favorite, though.
Right.
Crack is a
right.
good one,
Yeah.
and the plan is probably his signature.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite piece.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mom loves that too. We playing it for you, mama.
signature piece. Is the plan.
Wendy Jones said that funeral was everything. Right.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Yo, Tavis's funeral was lit."
It was lit.
I was like,
It
"A funeral
was
could
lit.
be lit."
Yeah. It can be lit.
Apparently.
A
like
bunch of
that.
funeral came.
Yeah, fun. Yeah.
Thanks to the musicians too that came out.
Yeah, everybody did. It was excellent. It was excellent. The
poets.
poets. Yeah, they were excellent.
Man, them cats came through.
Yeah, and that one white dude and the guy that was acting like Tavis, they did excellent.
That joint.
He said, "The sooner you get over this, the sooner we can go eat."
Which is all Tavis.
Right.
That's Tavis all day.
That's what's up, man.
I remember this one time. Tavis took the time to go through my Instagram and like every picture, and then tweeted. So I just liked every one of Jay Will's pictures, and there's nothing he can do about it. But this is the bad thing. After that, Cat Williams retweeted it, and he said, and Cat Williams just retweeted that I liked every one of Jay Will's pictures, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Wow, that would have been nice. Tavis opening up for Cat.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, y'all wasn't ready for that.
That would have been special.
Nobody was ready for that.
Lord Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh man.
Man, but the poetry community is a pretty special community.
Yeah.
Y'all are special people.
Which definition of special?
I think he used both.
We're talking good right now.
The inflection was different with both specials.
It started out with one definition,
And it kind of went to the left a little bit.
It's good. It is different though. Like it really is. Y'all are some transparent people and very, very loyal and very, very compassionate, man. I still got people that are Tavis's friends that are hitting us up. You know what I mean? Seeing how we're doing and all of that.
Real talk.
Real talk, man. They were very supportive, extremely supportive. Extremely supportive.
How Bugsy doing?
Bugsy's doing good, man.
I just saw Bugsy, earlier last week. I saw Bugsy
He couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah,
Shouts out to Bugsy and Monifa.
Oh, what's up,
Bugs.
Wendy?
You have been listening to Stop the Silence, where we allow your written words to be heard. We've been celebrating Tavis P. Brunson, poet extraordinaire, loving friend and brother and uncle and son and all of that. Like, he was just a really, really good dude. And I'm sorry if you never met him. I'm sorry that you missed out on that great dude. Like, there was never a dull moment with him. I'm like, do you ever just chill?
Ain't no such thing.
Ain't no such thing.
No chill.
So what are y'all gonna do anything with like his work?
Yes, well, I'm glad you said that. Dwayne just posted something the other day. We're actually, and even today, on my way to the studio, someone else kind of propositioned me about doing another one of Tavis's memoirs. But I think Tavis has completed a second book that he's in the process of completing. So we're going to do that, a compilation of his work. And then, so there's people, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out from Tavis's work, more so to contribute to his legacy.
Well, we will definitely keep everybody posted with that.
Now, coming up soon, we're going to order some copies of his book.
His first book.
Okay.
His first book. And make that available for everybody.
He had a CD out, right? The Sanctuary.
Did.
I think he had two, right?
Yeah. No, I think
This is one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one.
One.
Or
He's
any,
working on the second one.
Oh, yeah.
so if people wanted to get a copy of the book or the CD, how could they do that?
Well, we're gonna make that available as soon as we get all the logistics worked.
Okay, we're gonna keep y'all posted out
Keep y'all
there.
posted. Just
All
follow
you
me on
poets,
Facebook.
all of you lovers of Tavis P. Brunson.
We're gonna make all that available to you.
I appreciate that y'all keep his Facebook page going,
Yeah.
and people can just stop by anytime and just post a picture, post a whatever, and say that, you know, we miss you, we love you.
Much love to Tavis.
It's a lot of empty hearts out there when it comes to Tavis, but he filled this up too, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate y'all being out here tonight,
Wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, we're missing, man.
and
Your inaugural show, man. This is good stuff.
Feel
Yeah.
honored.
I feel honored, man.
y'all,
Absolutely.
y'all are great people too. I mean,
Now
you
that
know,
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let it be known.
Here we
Let it be
go.
known.
You know what?
Here we go.
The
That's
level
argue
of
with that.
arrogance that's in the
Right,
room.
it's a little thick. I'm gonna need a knife. A Ginsu.
It's Brunson arrogance, so it's a special
true.
breed. of
That
So it's
Brunson
not only
logic.
Brunson logic,
Brunson
it's
logic.
Brunson
Brunson
arrogance. Okay, got it.
What
Got it.
else is it?
It's
Duly
only arrogance
noted.
if it's misplaced.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great place to put it too. Misplace it. That's a great place. To put it.
I love y'all. I love y'all. I really do.
Love you too.
Glad to know y'all. Thank you, Dale, for coming out.
Anyway, anytime.
Thank you, Dwayne, for
Did he
being
say
here.
anyway?
Got you.
I meant to say any time, but I have a brain injury.
What did you say?
And
Anyway,
he's for real.
I really do.
He really do pole things. Sometimes I'm like, I just told you that.
Motorcycle accident.
Yes.
Hey, and don't get it twisted. Dale uses that as an excuse.
It's true. I said anyway instead of anytime.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Tamika, for your tips.
Absolutely.
Stop the silence.
Stop the silence.
Facebook
Now
Live.
the radio show is over,
Facebook
The radio
Live.
show
Thank
is-
you.
but the foolishness continues.
Continue for a while. Too. That's the bad part.
Sierra, you
Like,
said it was hilarious, and here it was like a free comedy
Oh,
poetry
mess.
show. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Darren Murphy. What's up, Darren?
Yeah.
Darren's a good dude. He wears the craziest clothes.
So
I love the
stop
plan too,
silence.
Nika.
There should just be some big yelling on your intro.
You know,
There you go. Your intro should be.
Oh, that's how we should.
Stop,
The
stop.
outro should be like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind for next time.
A whole bunch of people screaming.
Wendy said, "Our specialness is what makes us great." That's right,
What,
Wendy.
for
Yes, it
poets?
does.
Yes.
Y'all are special, man. But some of you all
Are very special.
weird.
Be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Keep it 100.
Yeah,
right?
we,
I love you guys, man.
Well, I mean, Tavis.
Yeah,
was
we love
weird.
Tavis.
of course he was.
Like, I told Tavis.
Tavis
one
was
time-
special too. Now,
Yes.
and I meant that in the
Borderline.
second definition.
That is.
Tavis was borderline.
Yes,
Insane.
I don't know.
It's like-
I told Tavis, I was like, "Yo, man, I want you to come do this at this church, man. Could you not do the black fingernails? It just freaks people out."
Black
Tavis is
fingernails,
like, hey,
Batman.
He did it though. I mean, and it's all because of me. But I literally I didn't pay attention to it.
He
But
took
he
them off
did
for
it
you?
next. Yeah, he did it. He took it off.
that's
He took it
good
off
stuff.
because I was just like, "Please, man, this ain't the church, dude. Like, not
Will you
this church."
please. And if you ask him why he does it, he just says, "Cause I can."
That's right.
Whatever,
Ooh,
dude.
Tavis.
That's Tavis.
Yeah, but we had a great support system with the poetry community.
Yeah.
Someone
Still
were
do.
a little, someone were a little,
Scary.
we got some pretty weird inboxes, but
You care to share any of those?
I don't know.
You don't have to
man.
say their names, but what do you mean pretty weird?
Well, some of them wanted a lot of information. A lot of information about like his illness and
Yeah.
and
And
I mean, they were like-
Dwayne's a whole lot different than I am. I tend to not care about people's feelings.
That is true. That is true. I can
can be
vouch for
like
that.
And there were
So, I
certain
was
things
like-
that would come through. I was like, "Oh, let me get that
I
one."
was like, no,
Like,
I'll take
no,
care of it.
I'll do
take
it.
care of it. Let me
If you
write
left it
that
up to me, nobody would show up to me.
Wow. Wow.
Idiots.
But I know most people were well-meaning in their inquiries and
Correct.
their all that kind of stuff. But some of it was just over the top.
Very over.
And people, you had people, hitting us up from all over the country, really.
Wow.
All over the world.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody hit me up from South America.
Wow.
Someone else hit me up from Africa. And these were all people who got Tavis's CD from a friend.
Wow.
So a lot of these people, like the two people that hit me up, had never met Tavis. One got his CD. Actually, no. The person from South America was riding with someone that had Tavis's CD, and then they went on YouTube and just started following all of his stuff, and kind of talked about how Tavis changed his life and all that other stuff. The person from South America came over here and I ended up going to one of his shows and was back in South Africa. I said South America, but South Africa and South America. So it's just amazing how, that's going to live on forever.
Right.
Those contributions to people's lives are going to live on.
Right.
That's what's up.
But I got the other crazy inboxes from people who wanted me to put stuff in Tavis's grave, stick stuff in his
wow.
casket.
Oh yeah, if we fulfilled all those requests, we wouldn't have been able to close it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With like a tiki shrine going in there. What's
Bruh.
going on?
Y'all have no idea.
no idea,
You have
man.
no idea. I have
We would've
just last night. there was a book, and my wife was like, "What is this?" Because it was a female's writing in like this journal.
Should we put this out? What are you about to say?
And so she was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I don't know. You put that in there. Like it was in the drawer in the kitchen or something." And it was literally a book somebody wanted me to put in Tavis's casket. And so she said, well, it's got there now. And she said, I want Tavis to have something to write with,
Wow.
Okay.
So she asked me, did you put it in? No. Of course not. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm not that dude. I'm not. And I'm not going to lie to you about it. No, I did not do that. And it's currently in a drawer with ketchup and Taco Bell package. And one day we'll make its way into the trash can.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're not laughing at you.
He's just
Ma'am, we
nut.
are
we
laughing
still
at you.
But he's a nut. Like, he's a nut.
You said, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's crazy. Why would you request that?
Well, everybody doesn't believe the same thing.
I'm the bad guy.
I mean,
Right.
okay,
I'm
so
the bad
from a
guy.
I try to keep
logistics
it tame,
perspective,
man.
how do you do that?
I'm just saying.
But understand
People
this.
might think that he in there
Multiply that.
right now.
Multiply that request
on the people
times
Thank you.
40.
40.
You know what I mean? Multiply that request times 40.
I got requests to put something after we came out. We were standing. People were doing the viewing.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me after they put Tavis back in the hearse, and then someone gave me something to put in his grave, and I literally, Tessa Jones, if you're out there.
out there.
I literally gave this Tessa, said, "Do this." Oh no, she said somebody gave me this, but I said, "Throw it away." And she was like, "I'm not throwing it away." I said, "Well, I don't want it." She's like, "Where's your wife? Let me put this in the car." Just leave me.
She was
alone.
watching just after. Tessa,
wow.
did you give it to her or did she keep it? What happened?
Tessa, I think she ended up putting it in my car. somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, she put it in my car.
Tessa,
I
you
wasn't
should-
about to take it.
Tessa, you should have thrown that away.
Stop,
Tessa, just
man.
the chunks.
Disrespectful,
The
man.
chuck should have been real.
The chuck should have been real.
It's just.
It was so much stuff.
It
But
was
that's
too
so
much
tacky.
stuff. Thank you.
That's tacky. That's,
Well, everybody does things
disrespectful.
differently.
that's
I mean,
true. But I mean, at the service, like, that's
listen. Y'all said that somebody wanted to wear pajamas to the funeral, ain't it?
She's watching too.
Well, I was just repeating what I heard. Hi. Hello.
So what's the significance of the pajamas? Like,
Wearing Batman pajamas, right?
And if you text me, I'm gonna call your name out. On Facebook.
You
Don't text them. We're live.
You actually told me.
We are live. Internationally known.
Oh my God, man.
You've been
Yo, let
warned.
me tell you, man. We have laughed as much as we have cried over the last 2 months
Right.
about what we've experienced since Tavis got ill and passed away. I'm telling you, it has been a roller coaster of emotions and utter foolishness.
Yeah.
wow.
But it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Hopefully, we won't bring anybody else out.
Yeah. I didn't know.
We'll talk about Ebony off air.
Hey, I'm just saying, You say nothing, you say don't say nothing, but ain't nobody said don't say nothing.
You
Anywho,
said something.
I did.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
had
with
said
that.
something.
It's okay.
But thank y'all for joining us. First show tribute to
I'm
Tavis.
going to be upset if I don't get an invite back.
Oh,
At some point. Not every week. Because
Who wants to invite you back every
you
week?
can definitely come back.
Absolutely.
Doing.
That's good.
I'm just playing. I was just playing.
He was like, wait a
I
minute.
was just playing. I just had to see that look on your face. That one. Yeah, that one. Listen. If you're a poet out there and you have some poetry, please make sure that the quality's good and maybe have some music to it. Send it to thebabyjumper@gmail.com for consideration to be played on air. If you would like to sponsor the show, same email, thebabyjumper@gmail.com. Y'all tune in, download the app, Freethinkers Radio app. Go to iTunes, Google Play to download the podcast. Stop the Silence. We're here to let your written words be heard. And we thank you for tuning in for our first show.
Thank you, everybody.
And many, many, many more. Thank you, Tamika, for being on here.
Thank you for
Wonderful tip.
inviting me. I
Words are
appreciate it.
healing.
Words are healing, people.
Yes.
Yeah, they're healing.
They are healing.
Thanks again, Dale.
I'm downloading the app right now.
That's
You're
right.
amazing.
Show them how to do it.
You're amazing.
Dale, thank you for coming. Dwayne, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
Jay
me.
Will, thank you for
Blast.
coming.
So are y'all gonna take me to get wings now? Like
No.
Oh, he done inferred the debt on y'all.
Listen, I ain't got that kind of money.
Yes, he does.
Thank y'all.
It looked like you could eat a lot of wings.
Right.
I gotta budget that.
We will see y'all next time. Stop the
Bye.
silence.
I got to budget your
Budget your wings.
That's the
I
outro.
got to budget.
Budget. You get 2 today,
Yeah.
3 next week.
I
That's how you.
can't be footing your wing bill, bro.
saying, you
Look,
know.
it's serious business, bro.
My kids gotta eat.
Bye, Tessa. Bye,
to skip the mortgage.
Consuela. Bye, Mommy. Bye, Auntie. Bye, Steven. Bye,
Bye, everybody.
bye, everyone. Bye, Sierra. Bye, Datum.
Hey, y'all check it out after the show goes off. Y'all can replay
Yeah,
it.
you can replay it on the Freethinkers Radio page.
Yes.
You can replay it over and over and over and over again. You can share it. I'm going to listen to it on the way to Florence tomorrow.
Also on the Freethinker Radio YouTube page and live on our app now. You can go listen to it on the app
Okay.
too.
Yeah, you can do all of that. Okay. Y'all have a great night.
We're done.
Going to bed now. Bye.